Welcome to the stream. You know, this just this game is actually fun. Even though I never watched any of the Harry Potter movies before, this game is actually fun. You know, it's Hogwarts Legacy. That's what it's called. They making a part 2 of this game, so it's you can create your own character, and basically your character is like a fifth year student at Hogwarts. You know, nope. I never seen none of the Harry Potter movies. I seen glimpses on, but I'm gonna have to watch them one day. You know, this game was free download on PS5, so I said, let me try this game out. And you see, I created a character. You know, the reason why he got white hair, I gave him his own backstory because he got angelic blood in him. He got divinity. That's why he got white hair and blue eyes. But I got him with some glasses on. I don't know if you can see. Watch. Okay. Gear. See, he got like blue and golden eyes, like blue eyes with the gold in the middle. Young wizard. Yup. Speak to Helen Thistlewood. Okay. But it's open world, you know, you can go explore different things, you know, in certain areas. Watch. See? You know, you got the Hogwarts map, Hogsmeade. See, this is where I gotta go at. But you can explore different things. Currently, I'm level 10 right now. Level 10, so. And you know, this game got some pushback from, you know, the anti-diversity people, you know, the so-called WS, because they call it, because they see a lot of black characters and, you know, other ethnicities in this game. They want to call it woke because these fanboys, they just want a game with just none but white folks in it, you know. And I'm glad games are doing that. Give you the ability to create a character that look like you or your ethnicity. Don't matter what's your nationality. Everybody want to play a character that resembles their nationality. I don't care who they is, whether they, you know, Negro descent, Asian descent, East Indian, doesn't matter. It's a person's human right to want to play a character that resembles their nationality. No matter if it's a human character you're creating or a non-human character you're creating. And that's why I tell black people, if you can create a character, create a black character. Why the hell you want to create a Caucasian looking character? You're not a Caucasian in real life, you know? What's that? What the? That's them doing that? Them flowers. That's weird. That's weird, like they honking them flowers. Look, some students right there. The house I belong to is Hufflepuff. You could choose the 4 houses of Harry Potter. You know, you got the 4 houses. I chose House Hufflepuff, the Badgers. You know, they had like Gryffindor. They had the Slytherin with the snake. That's the Slytherin. I chose the Hufflepuff. Now, when I create another character, I'm probably gonna go with the Griffin class. But yeah, this game is fun, man. I don't care what they say. I don't care all the Harry Potter haters, man. Like I said, I never watched none of the movies. I kid you not, but this game is actually fun. And it's easy to learn, too.
This place has seen better days.
Now, the only difference, I wish they had more voice options, man. They should have had multiple voice actors, like for your main character, man, because it's weird. You're playing as a black character, and he sound like an English, like he from England, you know. But it's all good though. I think that's what they need to work on in certain games. You know, when you can create your character, you know, have multiple voice actors, you know, from different ethnicities.
It's a good thing the owlery is away from the rest of the school.
Oh, look at that magic part. It's going by itself. The magic. Imagine seeing something like this on the middle of the road at night. You'll think that's a ghost doing a ghost horse or something, but it's operated by magic. A ghost cart or something. You seen all of them? Now I watched all the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit movies. I seen all the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit movies. Yeah. They supposed to be doing a whole reboot of Harry Potter though, man. I'm not feeling that though, man. I don't know why Hollywood want to do remakes and reboots of stuff that already been released. It's not going to live up to the original. Oh yeah, have you seen something like that? Yeah, that cart going by itself, that carriage. Yeah, that'll freak you out. You know, you just imagine you driving in the middle of the street at night. You driving on a back roads and you see something like that. Carriage going by itself. Like a ghost carriage or something. Hey, what up, bro? Look, he in a different class. Look, that's a brother right there. Shit, yup. But they making a sequel to this, though. I'm shocked they making a part two. So you know the game must have did good. If they gonna make a sequel, the Ghost. Hey, the Ghost just standing there. What is he playing catch? What? Playing catch with his head. That's crazy. That's where them ghosts was playing catch with his head. Okay, speak to Helen Thistlewood. We gotta go meet Helen Thistlewood. Mm-hmm. You had to pass through the graveyard. Yep. And eventually you do get mounts on here too. I know I'm not a high enough level watch. You see, you do get mounts. Let's see, hold on. Yeah, you see flying mounts. You get a flying mount, you can ride on a broom. See, I never unlocked it yet. You gotta be at a certain progress through the main story to unlock. If I can have my hood on, yeah, put on my hood. Looking like a real G wizard. Put on my hood there. Young Wiz. Now this game, it takes place before the Harry Potter movies, I think. Hogwarts Legacy, like the story mode and lore, it take place before the movies. So you're not going to see Harry Potter in this game because it take place before even Harry Potter was born. So probably like a few hundred years before the Harry Potter movies, I think. Oh, let's see. Let me check the map. Dang, man, I'm going backwards. Let's see. I thought I was going the right way. Sometimes these things will throw you off. It's gonna eventually lead me the right way though. There we go. Oh, I see enemies. What's that? Who's that? A loyalist warrior? Oh, look like a goblin also.
Are you sure you want to move? Hello? What was that?
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
That's all they had? Gee, I want some more action. Catching some sun, that's good. Yeah, it's sunny out here today too. It's like 75 degrees.
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
I'd rather not go to Azkaban. Is there no other way to help?
I fear not. She cannot leave. And a student like you may provide the impetus she needs to save herself. I would never suggest so drastic a measure if I did not feel it was necessary. Fortunately, being a retired aura has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the Ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul. Never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment. That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. This isn't a place for loitering.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
Azkaban, this must be a prisoner. A prison.
Crucio and the lot of you.
Yeah, this gotta be like a prison for wizards and witches.
They teach you so little of what you should know at Hogwarts.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Who's there? Why torment me further?
Oh, she sounds like she's crazy.
This.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Hogsfield, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield? I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
Oh! It shouldn't have went close to that crazy witch. Struck her with some type of curse.
Go. The cave.
They got
You're
a dungeon?
safe now. You
Okay.
have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
Yeah, she scratched her. She scratched her and infected her with
But
something.
Madam Thistlewood, all right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave.
Jackdaw Cave. Ignatius Wildsmith. Man, they got a lot of weird stuff in this game, like statues and portraits. They be moving like they're alive.
It's like a place right out of a story.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
And furry must be struck with fire spells, make them want to. Okay.
Incendio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
It's kind of hot. Oh. level 3 lock.
I haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough beast flesh for everyone.
Revelio.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That was close. Wall could have fallen. It's in England, I think. Yeah. I don't think it's an Irish town. It's probably look like an English town. You know, Harry Potter, though, like it take place in England. I'm about to see it. No, we really good to see it.
If any dark
Yeah, I could have fallen. Yep. That'd have been a nasty fall too. High like that. Prisoner of blood. Man, too bad they don't got. You can't get a horse, man. It'd been cool. We could have get a horse.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
Oh, I got something right there. Great spine dog ball. A dog ball. That means be a creature.
Accio. Leviosa.
Flip up. Dog ball on his back.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Leviosa. Protego.
Past the river near the forest. Must be on the right track.
Leviosa. Accio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Protego. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Protego.
It was kind of challenging.
Protego.
Yeah, stupid. I don't think I got that. Keep an enemy airborne. don't think I got stupefied yet. Okay, flipendo. Descendo. Okay, I see it. Stupefy. Okay, it says stuns enemy. Okay, stupefy. Okay. All right. Solar protection goggles. And it's after 4 already. That time going by fast today.
Incendio. Levioso. Potato. Stupefy.
There we go, stupefy. All right, one more time.
Levioso. Stupefy. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio.
Oh, look at that, 16. Okay.
Is that a thing? Big gun? That must be Barlow. Potato.
Boom! That's fine.
Incendio.
I'm not sure Madame Bowman would want to know what really happened to him.
Leviosa! This mentions Inferi, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next.
Fear.
Leviosa! Incendio! Accio! Leviosa!
Woo! Got it. That was the way to keep them airborne. Now let's finish him off. Got it. All right. Level up, level. Challenge complete. All right. That was an intense battle. Okay, report back to Claire. Boom. Dragon Hide Protectors. Okay. Defeat 10 spiders. Spider Slayer. Oh, okay, to get this, we gotta defeat 10 spiders. Okay. Magical beasts found in beast dens throughout the Highlands. Beasts can be rescued and then nurtured in the room of requirement once you unlock the knapsack. Okay.
Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Adolf? What do you know of my brother?
I'm afraid he's dead.
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. No. This can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph.
Well, at least I put him out of his misery. It's better to be set free than to live on as an undead fire skeleton. So I had to put him out of his misery. I hope you understand, friend. Put him out of his misery.
in the hat, if you please.
Ranrock's loyalists are not to be underestimated.
Spare a canut, a sickle, a galleon.
Oh, we could tip him? Yeah, let me tip him. Let me help your fellow brother out, man. Let me help him out. Tip.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. If things keep going as they are, well... Wager I could handle another enchantment now.
Bardolph, you wouldn't have left without saying goodbye, would you?
Yeah, he was using magic to play. Yep, he was using magic. I don't know if you saw him waving his wand around, his magic wand to make it play. Yep.
This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages.
Hickory Stripes Road. Let's see. Like a tiger stripe road almost. Go put the hood on. Man, what's up with these little books? Let's see.
Accio! It's no wonder I never found that clue.
Yeah, I figured this was a goddamn puzzle. Shit. Goddamn puzzle, man.
No, that's not it. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw?
Oh, that shit. I'm gonna go look it up online. That's what I do. I can't stand puzzles in games. I don't got patience for these goddamn puzzles. And I don't know why all these games, want to put puzzles in. I understand you want puzzles, make them simple. Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, use Revelio to identify the active handler. All right. It's simple. The puzzles on here are simple. They just kind of, let's see, Revelio.
Revelio.
Oh, okay. I see now. See?
Accio. It's no wonder I never found that clue. Accio. I see how this goes. Revelio. Accio. You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind? Revelio.
Well done, you solved my problem. I knew you were a kindred spirit, and the only one with whom I could truly share my adventures. Meet me at the edge of the forbidden forest, and I will show you the map that I mentioned. There is no telling where we'll lead us. I found it on pages of thieves ripped from the sleeper's blood, and no one else seems to be able to. I haven't an idea what lies ahead, and I am glad to know you shall share my future with me. This is only Richard. P.S. I am terribly glad you found it, and I would have gone on alone if you did not. And what fun would that be? All that just to get a note.
A note from Jackdaw?
Jack.
Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
Leave the boat. No treasure, huh? Well, that sucks. No treasure. Only thing we got out of it was a new robe. So that's good. We got us a nice tiger stripe robe. Oh, spirit.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw? I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
Not well, I'm afraid. You ruined her life, bro. You ruined her life. Not well, I'm afraid.
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently, on a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
How did you lose your head?
If you don't mind me asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Head to the Forbidden Forest. Okay, we gotta meet him at the Forbidden Forest. Open spiders.
Leviosa! Leviosa!
Ah!
Potato! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Leviosa!
Protego! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Protego! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso!
Oh!
Incendio! Accio! Incendio!
Wait. Don't run now. Yep, burn them spiders with fire. That's how you do it. Kill them with fire.
Levioso! Incendio!
You're the little sod that saved me.
Levioso! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Now, where did I set my traps? You! What do you think you're doing?
Protego! Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso!
You may well.
Incendio!
Where did it go?
Accio! Expelliarmus!
I know, yeah.
That's mine.
I don't care. You know it was that. You know some games. Now I think they do got an option. You could let me see. I think they got an option. You could cut off the spiders. You know, cause some games they know people got arachnophobia, and I notice in certain games they got an option. You could put it on acrophobia mode for people that got fears of spiders. I think they got that on here. I'm not sure. Let's see. I'm trying to see. Let's see. Settings. I think they have it on here. I'm not sure. Game settings. I know certain games they got it. Look, yeah, look. Arachnophobia mode. Swap out spider enemies with less frightening variants. This does not affect gameplay or difficulty. I think a lot of games should start doing that because you notice that's a common enemy they pit like in fantasy games. Spiders, like giant spiders. Even Lord of the Rings got giant spiders on. You know, so you got arachnophobia mode. You could put that on like for people that are scared of spiders. I think most games, modern games, they should have that feature. You know.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Confringo!
Potato. Stupid.
Nothing more than
Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Is this your best? Never.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Confringo!
Face it.
Reducto!
Miserable. Little prudy.
Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus. Out of you. Sticking around like a penny whip.
Levioso.
Done. Reducto!
Incendio. Levioso.
I'll get to you, Renee.
Accio. Incendio.
Centaurs. Oh, we find some centaurs. Dark Wizard versus Centaur.
Oh, what's this
Ooh, centaurs. Now I noticed that's part of Harry Potter lore. They do got centaurs in the lore. You know, like the half horse, half human. Check them out. Centaurs. Centaurs ain't no joke neither. They some powerful warriors. Centaurs, oh yeah, in mythology, they ain't no joke. Man, they not gonna say nothing, man. They just saw me. They didn't even acknowledge me. They just got out of my way. They should have said, "Thank you, young wizard, for helping us out." They didn't do nothing. Green striped gloves. Huh? Oh, look at it right there. And what's this? What was the butterfly? Guess we got a follow on butterfly. I don't know what they up to. Y'all trying to lead me somewhere? Let's see. Follow the butterflies. I figured that. Ah, daggone infirmities.
Incendio. Protego. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso.
Yeah, I saw it.
Incendio.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
Revelio. Incendio.
Merlin himself will be proud.
Incendio. Protego. Levioso. Incendio.
There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh.
Incendio. Protego. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Stupefy. Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Incendio.
Allow me to put you out of your misery.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. Stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu.
Nothing to do now but keep going. Incendio. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
I'll get you. Expelliarmus! No! Incendio! I won't rest until
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. I wonder how big this place is.
Revelio.
These rooms must have something to do with opening this door.
Incendio.
Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Incendio. Potato. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Stupid. Incendio.
I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh.
Potato. Stupid. Incendio. Potato. Stupid one. Levioso. Stupid one. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso.
Accio. Levioso. Protego. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Another button. Jackie can solve this, so can I. Incendio. Incendio. Accio. I wonder if I can move that platform somehow.
Oh, spiders, huh? Goddamn spiders.
Incendio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Accio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Accio.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Accio! Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Accio! Incendio! That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of it. Incendio! Incendio! Stupid one! Stupid one! Accio! Protego! Incendio! Incendio! I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Incendio! Accio!
Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Incendio!
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
I want a wizard hat. I don't want no. I want a wizard hat like that, a pointed hat. Hopefully, I could get one like that in the future. Hopefully, they got those type of hats.
Accio!
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Accio!
Yep.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Revelio! Accio! Accio!
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders.
Oh.
These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackson. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Poseidon. Incendio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Farewell, monster. I can imagine that spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. Incendio. I need to look around for the symbol. Revelio. Incendio.
Ooh.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Cool-looking bridge. A magical bridge.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years.
This must be his body right here. Richard Jackdaw. That's his skeleton.
Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Ancient defenders, huh?
Protego! Accio! Incendio! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio! Leviosa! So you don't. Accio! Incendio! Accio! Leviosa! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio!
Get over here.
Incendio! Leviosa! Incendio! Incendio! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio!
What? That's unnerving. What's happening? Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
Percival Racket. Must be an ancient wizard, eh? Percival Racket.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention. And might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Okay, your connection to ancient magic has unlocked talent points. You receive 1 talent point each time you increase your wizarding level. You have new talent points to spend in the talent menu in your field. Okay. You earn talent points. Starting at level 5, you may spend these talent points as you wish to enhance your spells to increase your combat powers, stealth, and more. Choose wisely. Talent points may only be spent once, so the number of talents you acquire will be limited. Oh, can't max out everything? Oh, that sucks. I wish you could max out everything, man. Come on, man. The Urus Apprentice. Let's see, core. These talents improve your overall effectiveness. Dark arts. These talents increase your abilities with the dark arts. Spells. These talents help improve your spell casting. Stealth. These talents improve your ability to sneak around. Room of requirement. These talents enhance your use of potions and combat plans. We got 8 talent points available, right? So let's see. Okay, level 22, level 5. Basic cast impact reduced. Yeah, we definitely could use this. Oh, okay, I see. Spell knowledge. You could, okay, I see. Hold R2 and tap the directional button in the direction to swap on like spell set. Okay, interesting. That's useful. We're definitely gonna use basic cast measure. And this one. Gold. Gotta use gold to spin that, man? That sucks. Spells. Definitely could use that. But we never unlocked this spell yet. We never unlocked it. Okay, Dark Arts. Stunning Curse. We gotta get some more. No points ability. Oh, okay, I see now. Yeah, let's fill this slot in. Let's fill this up. There we go. We can use this. It's the stealth. Definitely can use the stealth. Man, I didn't want to do that twice. Okay, let's see. Human repair rope. Oh, that's cool. I see now. Yeah, we can switch. So we got 2 more slots. I guess we gotta unlock it. Interesting. All right. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Multiple slots for spells. Yeah, this game awesome. This game fun, man. I advise people to play it, even if they never watched the Harry Potter movie.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Exit the map chamber. New flags, location discovered. Okay.
Revelio.
Now I wonder how you unlock these chests with the eyes. That's weird. I don't know if they just there for decoration. It's something you gotta do. I don't know. Maybe we advance in the game, I guess.
I'm back at Hogwarts.
Wow, you're back at
I wonder when
Hogwarts?
Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with a book.
Yeah, we're back at Hogwarts. Level 1. Oh, level up. Got a talent point. Got a talent point. All right. That's level 16 ability. Back at
You
home.
need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Professor Sharp. Oh, I guess we gotta complete a certain task so he could teach us a new spell, huh? Okay, flying class. In today's flying class, Madam Kogawa is reviewing basic broom flight and maneuverability. Go to flying class. Okay, to ride on a broom. Professor Sharps. Acquire and use a focus potion. Acquire maximum and endurance potion and use them simultaneously. Okay, that's what we gotta do. Flying class.
Revelio.
Ah, see, there's a chest up there, some kind of way. Let's see. Hidden chest. Ah, man, it's bull crap. Gear slot. I don't need this. Unidentified heat item. How you identify it? Oh, take this to the room of requirement to reveal its qualities. All kind of hidden bull crap. Always some bull crap.
Revelio.
Sleeping Dragon Statue. The Hogwarts motto. Draco Domian's Nuquam Tititalis means never tickle a sleeping dragon. Fortunately, this particular sleeping dragon is made of stone and will never awaken. It may be tickled to absolutely no effect.
Revelio.
That's weird. The pictures moving. The magic pictures.
Revelio.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up!
Thank you.
Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. For your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
Wish I had my own broom. This'll take some getting used to.
For real. Flying on the roof or broom like a damn witch.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
Aha! Brilliant!
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
Man, I don't want no broom. I want a griffin. I want to fly on a griffin.
Likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Yo. Ah, crap. What? What the hell?
Oh, well done! Have a moment.
This is rather fun. Ha!
Oh, well done! Have a moment.
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Hufflepuff like you might be interested in some high-flying fun?
I figured that you want a
Can't
race.
say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today.
Damn. Boy, this thing kind of challenging. Man, too bad you couldn't crash. You can't enter Wild Mountain. Yeah, this awful.
Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
I wish we hadn't gotten in trouble. I have no regrets.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spint, which is in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
A focus potion, huh?
New instruments are expensive. Tips in the hat, if you please.
Revelio.
Miss Peck from Rude and Peck said a customer lost a diricle around here. I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just thought...
You could have got us in a lot of trouble.
Very sorry, Father. Only she said I might earn a reward. Instead, I just wasted our time. There you are! Ha! Finally! I'll have enough for that wind wisp. Ah, well, not meant to be. Also, I may have knocked over a dustbin back there.
Never mind, I'll fix it.
Get your daily profit!
My heart good to see young Albie taking a turn.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Ministry's good work if you can get it.
Wonder how I get on working as a referee for your Quidditch matches. Is it my blood?
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
Revelio. Accio.
I don't know that sentence, but there hasn't been a dragon worth losing a hand.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
Dark Lightning broom. $2,000 for a freaking broom. Ember Dash broom. The perfect broom for those with a fiery tip. Hogs want house broom. Wind Wisp.
That item is of the highest quality.
A black broom, huh? Dark Lightning.
That item is of the highest quality.
Look like it's enchanted with fire magic. Got saddlebags on it.
That item is of the highest quality.
Got a lantern on it. Unique designs, eh? Which one should I purchase?
That item is of the highest quality.
Gee, I like this one. Got a lantern too. Look like, eh? Yeah, let's see.
That item is of the highest quality.
Yeah, I like this one though. Let's see, the moon trimmer. Or the wind wisp. A stylish broom with a light touch, quite literally. It's gonna either be out of the moon trimmer broom or the wind whisk. I don't got enough for the dark lightning. Yeah, let's go with the moon trimmer. Yeah, we're gonna go with the moon trimmer. We're gonna go for the moon trimmer. Let's see. Comfortable and speedy broom with a unique woven design.
That item is of the highest quality.
Yeah, we're gonna go with this one. We're gonna go with the moon trimmer.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Gee, I could purchase 2 of them, but nah, I'm gonna purchase one just for now. I don't want to be too greedy. We're gonna rack up on some more gold. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead. Wait a second. Hold up. Let's sell some of these. Great nightcap. Yeah, we can sell that.
Nice doing business with you.
We don't need this. Wait a second. Hold on. Put that.
That item is of the highest quality. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Flight test. Nah, we don't have to do that one yet. Quest. No more requirement.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
If it thinks it's got a
Revelio.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
You'd think knowing spells when someone's looking. The world needs talented young. Not a day goes by I don't. Woodcock certainly knew how to plan footing. But I shall leave it to the Hogwarts. If I thought I could convey words in much more fun.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
How much longer do you think Black...
Incendio!
Black noticed the scuff on his shoe the other day, and would not take another step until a house elf polished it for him.
I used to enjoy flying. What am I missing?
That's a cool statue. At the top, you got a werewolf look like fighting a unicorn, getting held up by some goblins and some mermaids. It's a cool looking statue. I bet you a statue like that in real life would cost millions of dollars. A statue like that in real life, that'll cost millions. You got mermaids, you got some goblins, and at the top you got a werewolf fighting a unicorn. And then look at that wall picture. They got a dragon. They got some interesting stuff up in Hogwarts. Yeah. Yeah, that werewolf gonna be a good fight because a unicorn is a powerful magical creature. A unicorn, they powerful. Yep. Some weird pictures. He playing the guitar. Oh yeah, the horn. Yep. Also, a unicorn horn is powerful. It could heal things too. A unicorn horn. Now the Bible mentions unicorns, but when the Bible talk about a unicorn, it's actually talking about a rhinoceros, a rhino. You know the animal a rhino? That's what it's talking about. You see some people that kick against the Bible, they say, oh man, your Bible talk about unicorns. No, when it says unicorn, it's talking about a rhino, a rhinoceros. You know, because a rhino got a single horn on his head, a big horn, you know? Yeah.
It was an accident.
Oh yeah, not talking about the magical horse with a horn, or horse or creature that elven knights ride on. You know, unicorn.
Oi, can you help me?
Not on a quest.
Revelio.
don't know how to do these yet, these little puzzles. Getting doors.
Incendio! Revelio. Incendio.
Professor Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Lumos. Accio.
That was creepy. Flying camera, boy.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
Toilet.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon Accio to find out.
About to have a thunderstorm, wind will high. Oh, and y'all make sure y'all be careful out there. And thunderstorms, man. Sometimes they cause tornadoes too. Hope y'all don't get none of those. And there's nothing but a pile of junk in this room. Like a big giant flea market or something.
Incendio.
I am that.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Oh, there go the house elf.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Interesting.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk...
Oh, level 14. You gotta be level 14 to get it.
Valuable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class. Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deek?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deek has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deek tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
I will be sure to speak with Deek if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
on doctor's item. Wow.
I've more to teach you about transfiguration, if you have a moment.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor? Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it. Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony whilst
Man, this is not no home decorating game, man. I don't got time for this. This is meaningless, man. Alter the balcony floor of the room. I ain't even interested in decorating my goddamn room. I want to go on an adventure. Yes.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Because I don't need them. That's just, get some moonstone. When I unlock more pictures, I'll put new ones on there. That's a practice room to practice the spell. But I'm about to go get on. Look, we got the same type of pictures in there. I could get rid of all of them and put new pictures whenever I unlock some new ones.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought perhaps a fellow Hufflepuff might have the perseverance to join me in a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map? Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Well done at crossed wands. You're a natural.
No better feeling than plunging. There's something in there. I just know it. I'd much prefer.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look.
Revelio. Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.